College basketball, quite disappointing for some programs on Saturday.
Liked fourth-ranked Syracuse. Fred Orange taking a 13-game winning streak into Pittsburgh. The Orange here with a chance to become the first road team to win twice at the Peterson Event Center there. Remember, they came off that narrow two-point win at Rutgers earlier in the week. Hakeem Warwick on the baseline. He had 25. They're up 6. Jerry McNamara here, Terrence Roberts there, and the Panthers down by as many as 17. But you know what? With Pittsburgh, that's not that big a deal. Remember, January 22nd, they were at UConn, Gamble Pavilion and Stores, also down by 17. But they came back and won by 10 behind Chevy Troutman, who had 25 of his career-high 29 in a huge second half. So could they do it again here, hosting the Orange? Back to Saturday, Levon Kendall for 3. And here they come again. Last time it was Troutman after halftime. This time Carl Krauser, all of his 19 in the second half. That tied it at 38. Under a minute to go, Krauser finds Troutman, 18 for Troutman. And Pittsburgh comes back from 17 down and beats Syracuse 76-69. But Doug Gottlieb, is this really an upset?
Lost to Texas at home in league play. First half, Kansas up 7. Wayne Simeon, they had no answer for him. Simeon had 27 points in the game. Now, time winding down in the first half. Jeff Hawkins beats the clock, knocks down the 3. Kansas up 43-28. There was complete control. Second half, Kansas up 18 on the move. Langford, Giddens, back to Langford. Kansas up by 20. Now 51-34. Christian Moody, air ball, but Giddens the rebound and the slam to make it 53-34. Now the next play, Kansas with the steal. Dick Vitale in tournament form.
Blowout City, here we go.
Aaron Miles.
Kansas City get it to low, baby. These Jayhawks are rocking and rolling. This place is exploding. Rock Chalk Jayhawk.
Anyway, Kansas goes on to win it big time, 90-65 the finals. 2 unbeatens left running in men's D1 basketball Saturday. The top-ranked Illini and Boston College. Now, one wonders about Illinois. I think they have that special mojo working after winning at Wisconsin on Tuesday to end the nation's longest home win streak. The Illini are already off to the best start in school history at 21-0, hosting Minnesota on Saturday, and yet more mojo as Lou Henson, winningest coach in Illini history, shows up to celebrate the program's centennial. Dee Brown finds Darren Williams there in transition for the 3. That's the way they run. Illinois up 26-12 later in the first. Spencer Tollickson, the transition layup. And Tollickson's so fired up he starts shoving his coach. But the Gophers are down 29-19. Take a look at some of the previous teams that started 20-0 but did not win the national championship. And some more teams, 16 teams in all. Question is, would the Gophers give Illinois a run on Saturday in that first loss? Late first half, Illini up 19. Brown comes up with a steal. Feeds Luther Head for the slam. Illinois up 48-26, and then James Augustine follows up the miss by Williams with the slam. Illinois cruising to an 89-66 victory.
D1's other unbeaten, 8th-ranked Boston College hosting Georgetown at Chestnut Hill. Early first half, Craig Smith, the bunny hook. He had 20, and BC's up 10 early. Eagles defense then takes over this basketball game. Hoyas had only 4 points with 11:01 remaining in the half. There you see it right there. Keep an eye on that clock. BC forces the steal. The Hoyas still with 4 points. We're down to 5:37 left. They're stuck on 4, and more Eagle defense. BC double team forces Ray Reed. He takes a bad shot. Georgetown still with 4 at 4:46 left first half. And Roy Hibbert throws it away. The Hoyas went 15:05 without scoring a single point, not even a free throw. Second half, Jared Dudley, he had 13. BC wins. Eagles 18-0, and now first in the Big East ahead of the Orange of Syracuse. Craig Smith said, it's a very good vibe. So Illinois and BC stay unbeaten. We look ahead. Top-ranked Illini face a challenge on the road Tuesday at Michigan State before hosting Indiana a week from Sunday in a battle of Assembly Halls. BC hosts West Virginia Tuesday. They play at Seton Hall on Saturday. 38-game losing streak against Lute Olson's Arizona bunch. Wildcats came in ranked 11th in the nation, and looking like it here. Second half, Hassan Adams, the steal and the finish, 2 of his 10. Arizona trails by 2, though. Thomas Kaladi on fire. He knocks down a 3 there. Another 3. It's a 1-point lead for Washington State, and he hits one more here. Kaladi on fire. 1:20 to play. Wazoo up 2. Mustafa Shakur. Get on the floor. The steal, he had 12. We're even at 63. Here's your ball game. Under a minute to go. Kaladi already 6 of 10 from 3. Hassan Adams gets caught watching, and that leaves Kaladi wide open. Remember, he cannot miss from three-point range most of the time anyway. 6 of 10. How about 7? Hassan Adams checking him out. Ball you man, Hassan. Ball you man. Oh, no! Washington State wins 70-63. Kaladi had 27. They snap a 38-game losing streak against Arizona. Beat them for the first time since '86.
Now, number 15, Oklahoma, looking to record its first 6-0 Big 12 start in program history out there. First half. This is Taj Gray struggling. A rip of blocks. Rashawn Clark gets him, then Jared Holman gets him. Clark blocks Gray. Gray, in fact, was blocked 4 times in the first half as Oklahoma had him shooting just 34% against Iowa State. And then in the second half, Kurt Stinson with the high-flying putback off Damon Moss. And then the Iowa State steal right there. So a big old upset as Iowa State with 13 steals in the game, 74-66. Cyclones. Now you got number 22 Mississippi State and LSU. Tigers have suffered only 1 home loss this season. And here, second half, LSU's up 10. Brandon Bass takes the deep drop pass and lays it up and in. Then another athletic layup as they run. LSU up by 5. Later in the second, the Bulldogs on the move. Gary Irvin missing at the rim, but Lawrence Roberts does not. Mississippi State gets within 3. Roberts 15 and 12 in the game. Bulldogs making a run. Top play nominee, Irvin with a drive. Another acrobatic move. Next possession, Daryl Mitchell seals the deal with a 3 from the corner. LSU goes on to win 69-62 and still perfect at home on the season.
On campus, third-ranked North Carolina at U-Haul in Charlottesville, where the Tar Heels had lost 5 straight to the UVA Wahoos. Longest active ACC road losing streak. First half, Sean May the block. Raymond Felton to David Noel. And UNC, they all will struggle here, but they're up 15. What in the name of Jeff and Joe Wolf is going on around here? Felton misses. Jawad Williams does not. 2 of his 23. Tar Heels up 62-26 at halftime. They are swallowed up. 110-76, third worst home loss in UVA history. They're 1-7 in the ACC.
Number 6, Kentucky, in an entertaining affair in Fayetteville, Arkansas. Tubby Smith, Stan Heath, your 2 head coaches. Under a minute to play now. Arkansas down 66-61. And Jonathan Monica, the basket, and 1. Add the free throw, so it's 66-64, a 2-point Kentucky lead. Kentucky ball, Patrick Sparks, clutch jumper. Kentucky up 68-64. But Arkansas is not done. Under 15 seconds to play, Eric Ferguson for 3. 1-point game. Now Chuck Hayes on the line. Wildcats up 1, 5.5 left. No good. Arkansas boards, get it to Ferguson, who misfires. So Kentucky hangs on to win a nail-biter, 68-67, a tough win on the road. He had 5th-rated Wake Forest, snowing outside Winston-Salem, but raining 3s inside. Miami was hot early on. Robert Height from the wing. Guillermo Diaz, deep ball, corner pocket. Diaz had 21 points in the game. Anthony Harris, the pull-up 3. Harris, a career-high 28. Miami 10 of 11 from three-point land in the first half. Second half, though, it was all Wake, tied at 60. Ron Downey throws the alley-oop into Jamal Levy and 1. Then the next possession, tied at 63. Levy, nice pass to Eric Williams. And again, no answer for that guy from Miami. Williams, 23 and 11 in the game. Justin Gray, all by himself and loses. He had 20 points, and Wake Forest goes on to win it by a final count of 94-82.
12th-ranked Louisville had blown out its last 6 opponents by an average of 34 points as they pulled into Tulane this Saturday. A first half, Francisco Garcia feeds Ellis Miles 2 of his 11, 26 Tulane turnovers, leading to 29 Cardinals points. There's the dish from Garcia, and Louisville's up by 12 moments later. It's another Tulane turnover. Taquan Dean hits Otis George. Dean had a nice night for himself, 19 points. Second half, Garcia for 3. He had 21, and Louisville rolls over the Green Wave, 105-69. The Cardinals have won 7 straight and 12 of their last 13. Bruins, well, they're down 18 at halftime here, trying to pull this thing out second half. Aaron Aflalo for 3. And they did it. We're tied at 54. They were down 18 at the break. John Thompson, he had 24. lost art of the mid-range jump shot. Under 10 seconds left. Trojans down 3. Here is the ball game. Nick Young for the tie. UCLA comes back to win 72-69. The Bruins snap a 3-game losing streak despite committing 21 turnovers.
As for the college kids, second-ranked Duke hosting Virginia Tech. Sheldon Williams and Duke looking to get back on the track. And that Wednesday night loss to Maryland. Williams grabbing the offensive board and the foul. Williams will get the ball down low. Nice bounce past the catch, bucket, and foul. Williams, offensive board, easy putback. Williams at a double-double by halftime. He finished with 25 points and 17 rebounds. Virginia Tech's Carlos Dixon, the lay-in, but comes down hard on his elbow. Dixon in obvious pain, X-rays negative on the team's leading scorer. Second half action, J.J. Redick catching fire. The deep three. Redick coming around the corner. The catch and shoot drains a three. Redick had 29 on 6 of 11 from three-land. Coach K and the Blue Devils back on the winning track. Well, who beat those guys? Mighty Maryland off that impressive win over Duke. Looking to take care of business. That'd be 21st-ranked Georgia Tech. Off the turnover, Ishmael Muhammad, the steal and the slam. Georgia Tech up early. Travis Garrison gets the ball in the post. Check out all the defenders surrounding him, so somebody's got to be open, right? Nick Kaner-Medley connects. Terps up 2. They let it the break, 44-34. Luke Schenscher is going to follow the miss. Two-handed slam of his own. Schenscher finished with 12. Mario West, quick hands, quick feet. Georgia Tech down just 3, 63-60. But Maryland would pull away. Garrison hits the cutting Chris McCray right there. McCray 16 points, perfect 8 for 8 from the freebie line. Maryland wins. Might we want to rank these guys? The icy winter storm that engulfed North Georgia Saturday, knocking out power to more than 300,000 homes and businesses, forced the postponement of the Bulldogs basketball game in Tuscaloosa. Georgia's squad simply unable to get out of Atlanta as hundreds of flights were canceled and sections of every interstate highway in the metro Atlanta area were shut down. The game rescheduled for Sunday night. 17th-ranked Alabama was waiting when Georgia finally arrived. Crimson Tide a perfect 9-0 at home this season. Kennedy Winston went off right from the beginning. In fact, he scored Bama's first 8 points of the game, this time from Ronald Steele. Alabama would show off the hustle. Jamario Davidson misses the free throw, but Chuck Davis, the board and the dunk. Davis had 11 points. Alabama showing the passing game. Davis wraparound to Winston for the flush. And then Winston putting the finishing touches on this one. He had 18. Alabama, their 6th straight win.
College basketball here in the States. Big East men, 16th ranked Connecticut, Notre Dame. Second half, UConn up by 2. There go those two. Chris Thomas to Torrin Francis, the dunk. He would miss the free throw, still finish with 19 in the game. We're tied at 74. Thomas, Dennis Lattimore puts it up and in. So the Irish now up 2. Irish with the ball, up 2, less than 30 to go. Goodness.
10 on the shot clock. Quinn at the top of the circle. He will come down the lane, and the ball is stolen by Marcus Williams. He will lay it up and miss! He missed the layup, and a foul on Williams. He missed a wide-open layup. I don't believe it. A gift.
A gift indeed. Clearly, those fellas favored the Irish as opposed to the UConn Huskies. Notre Dame's going to win at 78-74. They needed that because up next, Cuse, followed by PC, and then Pitt. Colorado, Boulder, Oklahoma State, Colorado. That is producing right there. First half, Andy Osborne. Points aplenty in this one. He sinks 3. And now a little closer examination. Osborne reminds you of somebody, huh?
He looked like a man from Scooby-Doo with his goatee, the headband, and the high socks.
He does, as you see here, got a bit of the Shaggy in him. Got the scruff, certainly, and then you put a headbang on Shag. You know, some of the other things, neither of these guys allowed to drive the Mystery Mobile. Andy doesn't, I don't think, has a dog, however. They're both very afraid of Mr. Dithers. Osborne again for 3.
Shaggy's on fire. James on
Osborne, 19 points. Second half, OSU, though, it's all about the Cowboys. James on Curry, the steal ahead to John Lucas. Curry, 6 assists, 6 threes for 22 points. Lucas had 26 points. Pokes winning Boulder for the first time since 1996. Those meddling kids.
10th-ranked Washington and Arizona State. ASU's Ike Diagu came into the game leading the Pac-10 in points, rebounds, and blocks. Diagu takes the pass down low, working it inside. ASU was down 12-8. Down 28-23, Diago slams home the putback. Wow. He only attempted one free throw, though. He averages 10 free throw attempts a game. Tyrone Jackson from 3. That's Arizona State's first lead of the game. Didn't last long, though. Washington went on a tear down the stretch. Bobby Jones stealing a slam. Nate Robinson would ice it. Robinson had 23, 18 of his 23 in the second half. Huskies went 22 of 25 from the free throw line.
Showdown, Kansas has a 160-91 lead all time in the series. Linus Kleza puts the Tigers up 8 in the second half. Same margin of points they led by at halftime. Moments later, Jason Conley gets the steal and dunk, and Missouri is up 11. Largest lead of the game, 41-30. Conley had 20 points. Kansas still fighting back because they got Wayne Simeon, and that man is straight out a stud. Inside, soft J. Kansas down 47-44. Simeon finished with 22. Still second half. Conley misses the deep 2. Tigers is 4 of 19 from 3. Aaron Miles rebound on the break. Who's he looking for? J.R. Giddens. I'm not sure he was looking. No look pass, top play nominee. Giddens 15 points. Jayhawks up 1. Look at it again. Excellent later in the second half. KU inbound ball. Christian Moody. MU going to lose this thing 76-61. Cannot hold the lead. Bill Self now 7-0 all time against the Tigers. Aaron Miles 10 points, 9 assists during the Jayhawks' huge second half against Missouri.
Iron City, Pittsburgh hosting Providence. Friars are winless in the Big East. First half, Ryan Gomes. He's 7 of 20, 24 points. That's not one of the 7. Chris Taft had an enormous night. Carl Krauser, degree of difficulty, 9-5. Pittsburgh up 9 at the half. Second half, Krauser, the steal. And somebody's going Bobby Showboat Hall.
Looking it the other way, and dare I say, the kiss. The sweet little smooch. Now, he's got a little hot dog in there.
Krauser, 19 and 9. Taft, career high, 25 points, 15 rebounds. Panthers, 45 and 3 on this court over the last 3 seasons. They win it 86-66.
Utah BYU, that's their big man. Andrew Bogut leads the nation in double-doubles. Jimmy Dykes, tell us about the man from down under.
Andrew Bogut, the true 7-footer from Utah. They call him the Awesome Aussie, and reason why he leads the nation in double-doubles. He also leads the nation in rebounding right now. I think he's the most versatile 7-footer we've seen in the college game in a long time. Boomerangs being thrown around the country right now about Andrew Bogut for National Player of the Year. He gets my vote.
Thank you, Jimmy. Second half, let's show the kid show off, huh? Look at that. We talked about his points, his rebounds. There's a little assist to Justin Hawkins. Later, Utah by 14. Bogut this time, he'll get the 2 himself. Finished with 20 points, 9 boards. Goes down there and Chris Miles, and Miles gives him a little courtesy PAT attempt in the back. Look at that one more time, huh? Down he comes. All right, not very sporting. Oh, well, Utah wins at 72-50. 8 Utes extend their winning streak to 13 games, all of them by double digits.